I lost the guy that I loved and cared about to red pill content. Before he started watching this content, he was a sweet, nice man who treated me well and was charismatic, funny. And the moment he started watching this content, he completely changed. He started calling women bitches, whores, skanks. He became very, very angry almost all the time. And then eventually he ended things with me because he thought I was using him for money. Now, granted, there was one time where I did make a joke about how I wanted an old guy to take care of me, and I quickly regretted it and said I was sorry. But I still cared about him. I would drive 30 minutes every day to see him. Like, it wasn't just about the money. Because he's watching all this content, he thinks that all these women are trying to use him and all that stuff. And so he had a loving girl that cared about him and loved him and, like, would stick by his side through anything. And then he eventually said this to me, and this was the final straw. Now, when I first started talking to him, not that it mattered, but he was over 270 pounds when I started talking to him. I did not care about his size. He then lost weight and then started fat shaming everyone around him. And today, actually, he said this to me. He called me a broke skank and then said that I would ease back on the food. Your stomach's getting a little big. And I've never, my whole life, had a man speak to me like that. And here I was the week before, going out, and I was gonna go buy him a present for his birthday. And for him to turn around and call the girl that cared about him and loved him a skank and fat, when he's like one of the only guys that I've been with. In the beginning, it was totally opposite. He would compliment me, tell me how pretty I was, and laugh and make jokes, and like, just this content, it just ruined him. And then I went on his page before we unfollowed each other, and I saw he was reposting like Andrew Tate and like David Goggins, and like almost all of his reposts were that. And then that's how I found out that he was in this red pill rabbit hole, and now I connected the dots.
First of all, the woman didn't lose her man. He lost his woman. If everything in your relationship, or most of everything, is going fine, right? Why would you then start listening to men on the internet who are losers and they don't have relationships? Like, I never understood that, right? It's like all the black men who were listening to Kevin Samuels, but he was twice divorced, if I'm not mistaken, and could not keep a woman at all. It's like all these red pill men who sit around all day talking trash about women, and yet no relationship can be found. Zero. They don't like women, they don't get along with women, and then you have these men who actually in relationships who will lose their girlfriend who accepts them the way that they are and treats them right, because you fall into a false narrative that women are just out here looking for men with money. Now, in the video, she made a little slight joke. She said a joke where she wished well, not wish, but no, I think she said wish she was with an older man so he could take care of her and stuff like that. If it was a joke, my guy, just take the joke, bro. People joke like that. Like, just what do we talk about? Are you soft? When men are giving decent advice, and what I mean by decent advice, like if you're telling men that they need to get in shape and get in a purpose and stuff like that, I'm fine with that. I have no problem with men critiquing men on about, what they can do to be better men. It's when the content goes from that to these effing women are the problem. These women only want money. Let's break this down. The average man doesn't have any money. And most women are not going for men with money. most relationships aren't just flooded with money. It's a false narrative. If women were really going after men with money, right, the average man wouldn't even be in a relationship. You wouldn't have the opportunity to even have a woman, because one man, the top 10% of men, right, would have millions of girlfriends and wives. You would get bypassed. It just simply doesn't work, right? And a lot of times men will look past the fact that they have the best thing that could ever happen in their life in front of them, and will go listen to some losers like Andrew Tate. Why are y'all listening to Andrew Tate? For what? And now again, if the man is critiquing men, so be it. But like when he's telling you that the nature of women, what nature of women? What nature? I can't stand when they talk about the nature of women. These women only want you for money. These women need to submit. Submit to what? My God, your whole relationship was going fine. Everything was going good. But then you start hearing a man on the internet say that women need to shut up and cook and clean and F like it's no tomorrow. And you will literally lose your girlfriend to another man. Imagine listening to a man over your woman. I'm not going to throw a jab by me saying that, because I could take that statement farther and say that something must be wrong, but I'm going to leave that alone. But imagine losing your girlfriend because of what a man said. Ugh. Seems very suspect. Seems very suspect. Men got to stop listening to men, bro. At this point in 2025, men shouldn't even be taking advice from men. That like most men are not worth. Listen, most men aren't giving sound advice. Most men are not worth listening to, and most men ain't living what they talking about. They're not. They'll tell you to tell your woman to shut up and submit. They ain't got no woman, because any woman in her right mind ain't gonna stick around for that. And that's what the red pill pipeline is. It's bitterness. But if I was speaking to the woman in the video directly, I would say you didn't lose him. He lost you. He lost you. Like you deserve better than that. That right there, that red pill stuff, that was always in him. That was always in him. He put his true colors have been shown. You said she said he was 270. He slimmed down. Good. You lost weight. You got yourself in shape. Fine. But then you start shaming your ex-girlfriend. Like, what the heck? You need to lose weight too. My God, she not even fat. She not even big. What are we talking about? Most men are a detriment to women, bro. And like the best thing, like that's why I keep saying the best thing that women can do, bro, in 2025 is just stay single. Like the average woman, the majority of women is just stay single. It's not safe. Men be bro, they be switching up so fast. And all it takes is for one devil with a microphone to influence his mind. And my thing is, bro, if you are a person that can be easily influenced by another person, if you are a man that can be easily influenced by another man who ain't got shit, then something's wrong. Or even if he has more than you, but you can't stand 10 toes down on what you got and be happy and content and satisfied with your own relationship, you're a loser. Most of the men who talking about women this and women that ain't got no woman. So why then would you listen to a person who's alone and every time he closes his eyes, no one is there but his hand? Just saying. I'm just keeping it above my. Hey man, y'all need to. Men, stop listening to red pill, bro. The red pill is not good. Okay, the red pill is gonna leave you alone, broke, and bitter, because that's what most of these guys are now. Most of these guys have a hatred for women. If you got a good relationship going on with a woman, bro, understand that you are like, bro, that's you got it. All you gotta do is treat her right, love her right, be romantic, do all the things you're supposed to do, love her in the way that she reciprocates love, whatever her language is, all that stuff, bro. Feed into that, bro. And don't just do it because you're trying to get some buns. Do it because you want to. And if you don't want to do these things for a woman, then leave the fucking woman alone. And if you believe a woman is just trying to get you for your money, you are an idiot. Y'all gonna learn. Stop listening to men in 2025. Most men ain't. Stop listening to men in 2025, bro. You will get nowhere. If you got you a good woman, you need to go marry that woman, love that woman for life, stay loyal to her, treat her right. And also, stop going to men for your relationship advice. Okay? Go to your wife and ask her what areas you can step up in and receive the information and do such. And you will also be able to say, as a man to your woman, that, hey, I require more of this. Can I get this? You know, have conversations with your wife. Don't go to one of these relationship coaches. How they a relationship coach with no relationship?